Morning, thanks for joining us on another walk. Today we're starting off in Mills Marina and just doing a quick walk around starting off along the Peak Forest Canal and dropping down through the Torrs Valley and along the Millenium Walkway and back round. It's only about 4 miles, but really interesting walk. I seem to say it on every walk I go on actually, but loads of lovely industrial architecture, the old mills and all of that good stuff down in New Mills. Sorry, a bit dark under here. And back. A bit breezy today and a few showers about, but nice weather for a walk. So we start off from Mills Marina, turn right and walk past the back of the Swizzles factory. Lovely smell of candy as you go past here. It's keeping the dentists of the world in business. Leaving the factory behind, and a bit of the road noise as well. You just follow the canal. It's around about kilometre and a half, I think, just along the bank of the Peak Forest Canal until we turn off and drop down. Right, just give you a quick view of the route so I don't have to tell you every twist and turn. Started out here, just parked near the station, Newtown, drop down, turn right and up onto the canal. So walking along the canal bank behind Swizzles factory, which is just there, and along the canal for around about 1.5 kilometres till we get to this bridge here. I'm not sure what bridge number it is, but I'll show you when we get there, and then drop down this little road, which is a steep drop under the railway, carry on down the road, cross the river, and then there's a footpath on the right which takes you through the I think it's Torrs Valley Country Park. Come through to here, coming towards New Mills, and you go onto the Millennium Walkway and walk through all the mill workings and mill races and aqueducts. It's a fascinating piece there. Then carry on out onto the other side and follow the river for a little while on the footpath, and then turn right to farm, back across the river, climb up towards the canal, turn right along the canal back to Mills Marina, and then you're just about back again. So as I say, it's not a long walk, it's only about 4 miles or so. Loads of new cars. And I think Daddy's over there. So before long, come up to bridge 27, and this is where we just take the path to the right and follow the road down. And when I say road, I use the term pretty loosely. It's more of an old cart track. sun's made an appearance now, so coat's gone away and Daft Hat's come out, because if you saw the Chinley Churn video I made, I didn't take very much care of the sun on that one, and I suffered on my bald bonds. So I'm not making that mistake again. Just coming down to the river now. Just down to the bridge over the River Goyt now. Just probably about a mile below where the river set joins the Goyt, and then the Goyt flows down to Stockport, where it is joined by the River Tame and turns into the River Mersey. So about 100 metres after you've crossed the river, there's a footpath sign on the right, and you follow Torrs Millennium Walkway. Follow the path right here and stay close to the river. It's very nice down here. You'd be hard pushed to think that you're just not half a mile outside of New Mills. Like Betsy Coed or somewhere, if you'll excuse my pronunciation. As you come out of the country park, you can't go too far wrong, just stay alongside the river, and then it pops you out at some buildings. It's all well signposted. When you reach the buildings, the path continues just on the other side of the road, and still signposted for Millennium Walkway. And as you emerge to a little pay and display car park, the path just leaves to the right hand side. This is the bit of the walk where it all starts getting interesting. Just coming up to the Millennium Walkway, and the pathway cuts through behind all the old mills, and there's aqueducts, and there's a newer hydroelectric scheme, all sorts of stuff going on. So I'll hopefully get some good footage to show you. At the far end along the wall there, that's the Millennium Walkway that takes you through. Quite a spectacular walk. So we've got the builders in, the scaffolding all over the roof. It's like they're re-roofing it. It's nice to see it's all being protected. I think there's still a few businesses in there operating. There's a cafe in there. Torrs Mill, if you can't read the sign. See the gate to the old water inlet over there, just it's obviously grassed behind it, but that's that would have let water into the factory workings, I think, back when all this was up and running. I can actually cheat and tell you, actually, it's there's a sign down here, so it says Rock and Torrs Mills, built around 1790, closed in the year 2000 after being in use for over 200 years. After the mill, drop down to the right and continue along the river, and you can see the big faces of rock rising up away from the river as it cuts through. And it's perhaps easier to see this in winter, but with all the leaves on the trees it's slightly covered, but the path comes up and brings you up to the viaduct over the path. Some guys climbing, actually. Say guys and gals, sorry. Structure to the left with the green grill round it, that's the hydroelectric turbine. Not rotating at the moment. Was working last time we were down here. I think it provides power to the local co-op, amongst other things. As you can see behind it, the River Set joins from the left, which I think comes down from Hayfield, and on the right the River Goit. Torrs Hydro. There's like loads of work going on. That's the bridge over the main road down into New Mills. Looks like they're doing some refurbishment work. It's a shame, really, because it's an interesting structure that's kind of two spans of arches going across. So if you do this walk, hopefully the work will be finished and it will be revealed in all its glory. Okay, so you go past Torrs Mill, the path we need leads off to the right over a little bridge and follows the River Goit out towards the countryside again. As you follow the River Goit out, you can see the remains of the water courses and sluice gates that directed water down into the mills. Clouding over now again, ready for a bit more rain I guess. A little over halfway I think now, just coming up to about 6 kilometres. And still following the River Goit now, just coming out from the new Mills section. Follow the path along the Goit and pass under this railway viaduct. It's actually a bit longer than I remembered it, this walk, because we're already up to just below 4 miles. But we're not too far to go now, so maybe it's closer to 6 miles than 4. But never mind. Nice gentle walk. There's only one upward bit as you climb back up to the canal. Anyway, here comes the rain. So as I'm only filming on a phone, I think I'll pop it away again. Pop the camera away. As you come away from New Mills, you just emerge onto a white stone path, gravel path, and you just follow that up to a farm where you take a path to the right. Okay, so after turning right near the farm, you head down a path for about 100 yards and you come to a green steel bridge or iron bridge, across the River Goit again, and then you take the path to the left which climbs up to the canal. There is a right fork that goes back into the Torrs Valley Park, which is the wrong way. Go left up here. As you climb the path, look to your right and you can see back over to New Mills. Puffing a bit, definitely out of condition with the lockdown. And you rejoin the canal at Bridge 29. Turn right along the canal again and just head back to where we started, back at New Mills Marina. We've come back round to New Mills Marina and the end of the walk. Okay, so thanks for joining us. Hope you get out this way yourself sometime. Turned out around about 4.5, 5 miles, something like that. Wasn't 4 and it wasn't 6, somewhere in the middle. Yeah, very pleasant Sunday morning stroll. So thanks for joining me, and don't forget, if you want to see more, press the subscribe button, and if you hit the like button, that'll do my channel a favour as well. So thanks again for joining me.